Just messing around with my symbiotes. Toxin's a pretty decent figure. I don't love him overall. I think the hands are too big. The articulation isn't completely there. But he's decent. Carnage is a really nice figure. I like him a lot. This Venom, the Sinister Six Venom, I like a lot. It's kind of like that McFarlane style. This guy's sturdy as hell right now. I might consider using this for Billy Mahoney's contest. I'm not sure. I have to think about that for a minute because you can only have 2 figures in that. And I like this pose, so I'll think about it and I'll work on it. So working on this a bit. Like this pose I got. I think I'm going to use this for 1/18th universe for his contest. We'll see though. Alright, so comics for the past 2 weeks. Only one of each book. There's Uncanny X-Force issue number 25 and Venom issue 18. I'll go over Uncanny first. Uncanny also included 2 other comics at the back. There's a Wolverine comic that was decent, and then there was a Deadpool comic that was kind of, it was kind of stupid, but it's fucking Deadpool, so can't be surprised there. But this was real nice. I did like it. It's the first part of a new saga, or of a new part, it seems like. Yeah. And I'm not going to say who, but as of right now, at the end of this book, a few characters may be leaving the team. And also the new villains show up in this book. I think it's an interesting villain choice. It's a villain, it's sort of a villain of Wolverine mostly. But yeah, it was a good book. I liked it. Yeah, some characters may or may not be leaving. At the end of the book, or like, they say they're gonna leave, but I don't know. And then Venom issue 18, I liked more. I don't know what it is. I just really love Venom. You see him talking with Betty and stuff like that. Well, actually, he isn't necessarily talking with Betty, but Venom, he's trying to save Betty. If you read the last issue, you know that the new team of people, I don't remember what they're called. They're like they're not the Sinister Six, but they're like it. They're gonna be after Betty. So yeah. He's kind of got to save her and stuff like that as Venom. It was a nice issue, and I don't want to give it away what he's saying or anything like that. So, but I just want to show this at the end. The costume. It's real nice. It's real different than how it looked originally. And obviously he doesn't have the mask on, but originally it was a vest, but now you can actually see it's like the suit over his muscles and stuff like that. The shoulder pads are different. The wrist gauntlets are different. The shin gauntlets. He's got spikes on him and stuff now, which is cool. You can see it more dominantly on the cover. Little spikes coming off of it. But yeah, Venom, real sick. Uncanny X-Force, also real sick. Definitely got to pick up both of these books. These are my 2 favorite comics out. These are really the only 2 that I'm picking up currently. I was on New Avengers, but I missed 1 week, and I just kind of decided to drop it. The main reason I got on it in the first place was because it was the Dark Avengers were coming back, and New Avengers, it's decent, but I don't love it, so that's why I dropped that. And I really just dropped everything else just because I gotta buy it myself and whatnot, so, yeah. So I was just watching MTIT. It's Sunday today. It's actually my mom's birthday. So we about to get out of here, but I was just watching MTIT, and it kind of reminded me, not that I ever really forgot, but it reminded me that I gotta start making some displays for some contests. Thinking I might use this for Billy Mahoney's contest, something of this nature. I kind of want to do something with the Venom and Toxin, because they recently started squaring off in the Venom comics, but I gotta wait on that Venom custom. I might just do it with him, I'm not sure. And then I'm thinking for 1/18th universe, I'm probably going to use this. I got to work on it some more. I got to do a backdrop, which means I'm probably going to take out all these figs, just so I can take out the glass piece right here so I can get in there more, because I don't want to take it apart because it's kind of a pain to set up. Yeah, Spidey keeps on falling right here. I got to work on that. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to do this for 1/18. Not sure. Still need to work on this a bit. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do for Billy Mahoney. But yeah. It's got my X-Force chilling in there. Wave 3 was just announced. I'm not going to turn the light on here. Wave 3 was just announced a little bit. X-Force Deadpool is going to be in that wave, so it seems like a scalper's paradise, like Bug was saying. I think I'm going to do what he did. I'm going to try and just buy a case from Big Bad Toy Store or something like that. I'm going to try to, but we'll see how that works out. But yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty decent wave. I really hope they don't use Sasquatch as a Build-A-Figure, just because, I mean, they already made a Sasquatch figure from Toy Biz, and that figure is amazing. It's one of the best Marvel Legends out there. So I really hope they do someone like Strife, maybe, for the Build-A-Figure. That's what I'm hoping on. Because he's a fairly large character, I guess. We'll see, though. If you've seen all the Spider-Man 90 series, you could probably depict what this is supposed to be from. Just something kind of simple. I was thinking about doing it for, what's his name, 1/18th Universe, but, I'm not gonna go with this. I mean, it's decent. I like it, but, I think I'm gonna stick with this one, which I'm still not quite done with. I still gotta add quite a few cutouts. But yeah, this one's a nice, decent composed shot. Not sure. Maybe if I can get Iron Man in there more. I don't know, we'll see. I think I'm probably going to open up this constrictor tomorrow. It's like 12:30 right now, so I'm not going to get into this, but I do have a few things I need to talk about. First of all, I got almost my complete Red Skull Zola. I've got all the pieces except for the piece that came with, I want to say Thunderball. I don't remember whether it's Thunderball or MetaMask. But I'm not going to build the Red Skull Zola. I will at some point in the future, but I'm mostly just going for the regular Arnim. So yeah, if anyone's got a complete Thunderball and a complete, what's the other guy's name? Pile Driver. I need one of each of those with their bath pieces. And then I also need a complete MetaMask. If anyone has one of those, either of those guys, hit me up. Because with that, I've recently just opened up my Madam Hydra. This figure is decent. To be honest with you, I don't really like her that much. Head sculpt, I mean, it's not as horrible as some people say. Not going to focus in right now, just because I'm going shaky cam. That's decent, I guess. I mean, she's okay. Not a huge fan of her. One of her feet is messed up, so she doesn't stand up straight very well. What else did I... Oh, yeah. And then I finally picked up the Initiative War Machine. I found this guy at one of my local Toys R Us's just sitting there. They also had a... pretty much the entire wave that this guy was from. But I didn't need him, so... This guy's pretty nice. Mine's got a really loose neck. I'll go over it tomorrow, but... If anyone else is like that, hit me up in the comments. I'm just curious. He's a pretty nice figure, though. I mean, mine is really loose, and the quality control issues are not that great. Winter Soldier's a great figure. I've got my room set up right here, just because I wanted to get back to picture taking. You got a few flicks of this. I already showed this, and then I'm probably gonna start setting up some pictures and stuff like that. But I'm doing that tomorrow because it's like 12:30. I mean, not that that's that late. I usually be going to bed like 2-ish. It's just a habit. I got some form of insomnia or something like that. Not diagnosed, but we're pretty sure that I've got it. So yeah, I never usually get to bed till 2 or 3 in the morning. Just don't really feel like going into it all that much right now. Shane Miller just put up his. It's Monday. It's Monday, obviously, right now. Well, actually, today it's Wednesday. Well, it's about to be Wednesday. You catch my drift. So yeah, I'm probably about to watch that and then head off to bed, or at least try to. But yeah, try and get some more flicks of this. I know I got one. I got like a general shot from right here. It's decent, but it's not great. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. package. Alright, so here's what I got in that package. Now, I paid a little bit more than I probably should have for it, but I don't mind. I paid $20 for this. I mean, I could have gotten the whole figure for probably $20, but I mean, it was a guy in the X-figure trading community, and I didn't mind paying $20 for just the pieces right here, because I already have the chest piece that I got from that Banshee you saw me find at a random Walmart a couple weeks ago, and I also already had a left wing. So I've got one extra wing, one extra left wing, so I'm going to get another right wing, and I'm probably going to construct a Sauron custom, because I got the other pieces. But yeah, I'm happy to build this guy. I'm going to put him together. Here we go. That was my bad. I accidentally said that the torso came with Banshee when it was really his right wing. But I don't remember who I got the torso from. I'm not sure. I don't think I actually got the figure that I got the torso from. I think I got it in a lot or something like that. But yeah. Put together a Nihilist. This figure is really nice. Great sculpt, pretty decent paint, nice articulation for the most part. I'll go over him a bit more later. I've been mad busy this week. This is finals week right now. Hopefully over summer I'm going to be releasing these a lot more consistently. You know how it is. Time gets track of you and you just don't know where you are, and well, not literally know where you are, but you know what I mean. You guys feel what I'm saying. But yeah, I'll do this guy. I'll also do Winter Soldier and Madam Hydra. This guy's got a nice size. He's about the same size as this Rhino. Here he is next to a Deadpool. So he's got some nice size. But yeah, I don't know much about the character. I just think he's really cool. So yeah. Alright, so we got some people over in my house right now. My mom hired like these cleaners basically. So I'm just gonna keep it short. But just hit up the comic book store. Today was the last day of school. So hit up the comic book shop. Got Siege Avengers The Initiative. This is one of the last Siege books I needed. Still missing Siege Thor, Thunderbolts, and Embedded, I think. Embedded was there, but I decided not to get it. And I also got X-Force Sex and Violence. So I'm going to read these and I'll go over them later when we're alone. You know. Peace. I feel like Wonder Man gets underused a lot. Especially the variant. I think the variant's better than the regular figure. Although both figures are really, really nice. I got the regular figure right here. I was thinking about doing some still motion, but not sure what to do. Especially for a picture. Not a lot of room. But Wonder Man's a really nice figure. He gets used up for customs every now and then. He's a pretty good base figure for a Shatterstar custom. That's what I see him most used as. But I think the variant's a really nice figure. Doombot's a pretty nice figure too. Marvel Legends Doombot. The Doombot is better than the actual Doctor Doom figure. Because with the Doombot you can take off the hood. I think that's probably the biggest problem with the Doctor Doom figure from Toy Biz. Here I've got the other variant. I don't actually have any of the regular version. This is a variant because he's got the non-scarred up face. I want to try and build up some Doombots of this version. I mean, I would love to get the Fantastic Four Classics ones, but those ones are hard to come by. Actually, just now, right before I start shooting this, Solid Snake posted up on Facebook. He's selling 3 of them mint on card for $250, and if I weren't broke, I would have hopped on that instantly because that is sick. I would love to have those figures. I'd probably open up 2 and keep 1 mint. But unfortunately, I don't have the money for that type of situation. But a guy by the name of Randy Goodbye Horses, who he posts on the Articulated Comic Book Art page a lot. He picked them all up. I think he's already got 2 out of package. He's got some really nice army builders. He's got 2 of those. I think he's got like 3 of the Marvel Legends Doombots. Those go for like $50 on their own as well. They're a little bit pricey. You can just use the regular Doctor Doom from time to time if you just like keep his mask on, or if you see him from behind. What I see Bug do is well, what I see a lot of people do is basically they'll use the Hasbro Doom as like the real Doctor Doom, and then Toy Biz as Doombots, and they'll just take off the cloaks. The cloaks, the reason that they're not that great is just because they just kind of go straight down on the back. They don't really go over the shoulders all that well, and also they look a bit weird over the face. Let me see if I can do this. See, it's just a bit awkward. Same goes with the Marvel Select Doom. That figure's almost like just an upscale of this figure. I would really like to get the Hasbro one at some point, but he usually goes for 30 to 40 bucks, and I'm not in the mood for that type of deal. If I find one for cheap, I'll probably pick it up. But yeah, Wonder Man and the Doombot are both pretty nice figures. The Doombot's got a nice sculpt and paint in there. He's got really nice paint on the eyes. Wonder Man's actually got some, he's just got solid red eyes, but it's nice. But yeah. While I'm here, I thought I would mention Army Builders. I suck with Army Builders. I mean, Doctor Doom right here is the closest to army building that I've got right now, and only one of them is an actual Doombot. I've got one Super Skrull. I sold the Kree figure out of there a while ago. It was one of the first trades, actually, I think, that I did on Facebook, so I got rid of him a while back. I'm kind of wishing I didn't. I have 0 Hand Ninjas, red or white. 0 Shield Agents. 0 Hydra soldiers. My friend, who I've talked about before, he's got 1 Hydra soldier that I'll probably be getting from him whenever I head on over to his house. Which, that reminds me, I gotta show something else right after this. But, yeah, that's all I can think of off the top of my head. I've got some decent G.I. Joe army building. I mean, I've only got 5 of them, but these like Crimson Soldiers, I've got 5 of them, and I like to use those guys with Snake Eyes, have him battle them out and stuff like that. I think I've showed one of those pictures. I think it's actually on my channel background. Which that also reminded me, I gotta make a new channel intro for my vids, because the old song that I was using, it was by an artist by the name of Deuce. And he redid the song, he like remastered it and put it out on his album, his like official album that just recently came out. So I can't use that for copyright issues. On one of my episodes I used it, and it's not viewable in Canada, I believe. So sorry to you guys in Canada who couldn't watch that one. Yeah, I'll probably try and have that one up for this video, and if not, definitely by the next one. Because I mean, making an intro for me doesn't take too long. But yeah. Random note, if anyone's got a Moon Knight they want to hook me up with, I would be really psyched to have that. Could be either the variant like this or the regular. I'd trade you something. If you need something, I'll try and trade you. I mean, I've got some stuff in here. If you need a Banshee, oh no, Banshee's too important for me. I think I might be using this Banshee for a custom soon anyway. I want to make a custom Vanisher, and I've got the head for it, so I think I'm probably going to do that. And I'm going to use this head for probably a Hydro Man. But yeah, I've got some stuff for trade. But yeah, I need this guy. And if you just have the cape, that would be even better. I need the cape. I'm trying to make a hood custom, and I need the cape for it. So yeah, let me know, guys. Yeah. Alright, I don't have much time to talk about it right now because I gotta go do some work. But Siege, Avengers the Initiative. I got about 10 pages in and realized I already own it, so I actually did continue and just read the whole thing. I'm gonna return it in the next week or so and get another trade probably. But it's really good. Again, rereading it. Has to do a lot with Taskmaster and Constrictor. Constrictor's kind of becoming one of my favorite characters. I really like Taskmaster as well. X-Force Sex and Violence was cool. It really had nothing to do with anything else that was happening in this version of X-Force, but Domino and Wolverine had sexual relations like 3 or 4 times. So I don't know, it was interesting. I like the art for it. Same with the art for Avengers the Initiative. There were like 4 different art forms in there, and I liked all of them. And I just got 3 of my other Siege books. I've got 2 more that are away, right? Or, well, they're like not out right now. But I got Dark Avengers. I got that one on hardcover. I've got X-Men, and I've just got the regular Siege. I've also got Battlefield and Embedded, I believe. So there's a different one that I remember my comic book shop having, so I'm probably going to pick that up. But we'll see. Probably be over there within the next few days. So, yeah.
Kenny's first.
Kenny, when did you get here? Friday? Ah, Jesus! I just... So damn next.
I just realized that this Wonder Man's arm is effed up. This I got from Junior. I don't really mind, though. This arm right here, that's the top of the bicep, and then that's the tricep right there. So it's put in backwards at the elbow. I don't really mind it, though. I could fix it, but I'll get to it eventually. But Junior sending me out messed up figures? No, I'm just messing with you. Alright, so here's that Initiative War Machine I wanted to go over. To be honest, I kind of effed up this figure right here. I mean, I like the overall look of it, sort of, but mine's really messed up. I'm not sure if maybe it got returned or something like that, and the previous owner had effed it up, but I don't know. First of all, let me just say that all of his joints are like the super rubbery ones, so his arm can do this. And when it was in the package, it was like twisted right at the elbow. Here, let me just take these off. These things come off way too easy. But yeah. And then also, it seems like they're supposed to be ratcheted, but they're not because they're so rubbery. The joints just move. Another problem I have is the wrists. They can't really go up at all. And then also, they don't really rotate all the way. I mean, which isn't a big deal, but, you know. And then mine, the head, is like horribly loose. Like, see that? If I don't have him standing up perfectly straight, his head just falls back. But overall, I do like the figure. I think he's fairly decent. He's got a nice body sculpt. I know it wasn't made for him, but it's decent. The paint apps suck on the white. The black is fine, especially up here. It's like got that shimmer to it. The shoulder pads, kind of wish they were a little bit more stuck like this, but I understand why they're not. Got the rocket launcher, which not bad, I guess. Then this gun, which is just kind of ridiculous, and if you try and turn, pops off. But you press the button, fire something, and then this kind of moves back and forth while in there. It's kind of ridiculous, but you know how it is. But yeah, I like the green on it. I think it's got decent paint apps overall. I think it's a decent figure, but they just kind of effed it up at parts. You can still get them into some decent poses and stuff. You just gotta be careful. Especially with that rocket launcher. Or shoulder gun, I guess. But yeah, he's a decent figure. I'll go over the articulation. These things, they go up and down as well as they rotate, sort of. They're on ball joints. His head goes up and down and rotates 360. Yeah, his arms can go in and out. They rotate the bicep, bend the 2 joints at the elbow, rotate at the wrist, as well as go in and out. He does have the upper ab articulation, which is not bad. It goes back a decent amount, not forward so much. He's got wide jointed ball joints for the hips. Rotate at the upper part of the leg, bend at 2 points at the knee, and then the ankle can flex and point. And the feet are humongous. The feet are much bigger than they probably need to be. And they flex and point like a lot. So yeah, overall it's a decent figure. Maybe if you can get it from someone reliable and you know that it's in good shape, I would consider it. But I don't know, I got this guy from Toys R Us and he is not in greatest of shape. But yeah. Alright, and here's the Annihilus figure.
Just want to show you his wings, because he won't fit in the detolf with his wings on, really. His wings are on ball joints. They got really good spread and whatnot. Yeah, let me just pop them off. They come off a little bit easily, but it's all good, I guess. Here is a Nihilus, and this figure is decent, but there are definitely some flaws with it. A few, to be exact. Quite a few flaws, I guess. Paint apps are okay. The pink is a bit bright for me, but there's a nice wash on some of the green. This shoulder pad is messed up. This one's good, though. Yeah, the paint apps are decent. The articulation's mostly there, not entirely, though. The sculpt is definitely all there. The sculpt is great. The sculpt is the best part about this figure. But yeah, let me just quickly go over articulation. So the head's on a ball joint, so it can rotate. It can look left and right, kind of. Not much of up and down, if any at all. And it pops off really easily. The neck is kind of like going upwards, as you can see. Another thing is this is a loose piece, so yeah. The arms go forward and back. Rotate at the upper part of the, or like at the bicep, they go in and out. Bend at 2 points at the knee, or I mean elbow, and I like how this is sculpted on the elbow. I think that looks nice. And then also wrist flex and point, and then individual finger articulation. So that's nice. No rotation at the wrist, which is one of the biggest flaws in my opinion. Ab crunch is pretty nice. You can go back one click, but it looks really awkward. Like, yeah. And then you can go forward one click and then 2 clicks, so you can look really far down, which is almost pretty unnecessary, but it's okay. You got T-joint ball joints for the hips, ratcheted. They go in and out as well. Rotated the upper part of the leg. Bend at 2 points at the knee, and then ankles flex and point with ever so slight ankle pivot. This one's a little bit better. Another big flaw with this figure is, first of all, no ankle rotation, which is a big letdown. And also, this leg, the way it's sculpted is that the leg can go fully straight. This leg, however, you see it's got that bend to it. So to get him to stand up straight, you have to bend this leg, and it just looks a little bit awkward, and you can't get a perfect stance out of him. But, I mean, the sculpt is real nice on this figure. Got a really nice sculpt if you look at that face. Yeah, inside the mouth is really nice. I just kind of wish that when Toy Biz released their figure, their Nihilus figure, that it went a little bit better, that it wasn't so rare, because that figure is real nice. If you haven't seen it, go check out Solid Snake in My Pants' video on it. It's a real nice figure with great sculpt and good paint. So, yeah, that would have been nice. This is a little bit more of a classic Nihilus. That's a little bit more of a modern version of him, but it's good. Figure's a little bit hard to stand with his wings on, just because the wings make him really, really back heavy. Yeah, let me just do a quick size comparison. Bucky Cap will do. Yeah, here we go. So here's Bucky Cat. So he's a pretty tall figure. He's a nice height, I think. Dropping stuff. But yeah, he's a nice figure. He's like pretty much, I believe he's the cheapest Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure of all time. You can get the full figure for around $20 on eBay. I got most of the pieces except for his torso for $20, just because I saw it on the action figure trading community, and I didn't mind paying a little bit extra through the community, and besides I already had the torso piece, so I didn't really mind. Also, try using his wings. I know a lot of customizers will use them for a few things. They're really huge. They're taller than he is. You can use them for a Sauron custom, which I've got one extra. And once I get another one, I'm going to make a Sauron custom probably. Also, if you've got a Dragon Man, which if you do, you guys are lucky as hell. I know a lot of people like to use these instead of the Dragon Man wings. Personally, I really like the Dragon Man wings. They're a little bit small for the figure, but I think they work great. because they've got amazing sculpt, much better than these things. These things do have pretty decent sculpt, though. You can't really see it because the light's going to be reflective. You can kind of see it. But yeah, overall, it's a real nice figure. I'd suggest you guys pick it up since he's